Hey guys, Michael Everett here with True Trading Group, November 29th. With this video, I'm going to explain to you guys or talk about something that you guys can look out for that can help you stay in your winners longer. A lot of people always ask me, a lot of people always say, oh, I sold too soon, I sold too soon. So I'm going to walk you through two signals that you can look for when catching a breakout stock that can help give you a clue that you should still hold on to some of your position. You guys know me. I like to take some profits on the way up. Like right away, like if I find myself up 10, 12% in a trade, I like to sell something. Maybe 20% of my position, 25% of my position, just to lock in the profit and then hold on to a larger chunk or a core in case I get that continuation follow through. But there's certain things that you need to look for to give you a clue that, okay, this is a time that I can hold on to a piece of my position, or this is a time that I should just sell the entire thing, take my profit and run. Because PZRX gave us a perfect example of what to look for. And I'll walk you through it now. Beautiful TTG triangle pattern, guys, in this PZRX today. Beautiful, okay? Picture perfect TTG triangle pattern. You see the initial morning high right here, just under that dollar mark. The stock then pulls in, breaks the high of the day on a strong increase in volume, okay? And then that previous high now starts acting as support. Okay, you can see the stock just trading now above that support. And then you see a real nice, solid downtrend resistance line as the stock makes lower highs bouncing off that support level, and that TTG triangle pattern is formed. When you are dealing with the TTG triangle, guys, and the stock breaks out of this downtrend resistance line, right here, you see the stock broke above that downtrend resistance line. You need to pay very close attention to the volume when the stock makes that move, okay? If you do not get a strong increase in volume, I would take your profits and run, okay? The first signal for you is strong volume when the stock breaks out of this downtrend resistance line. Next, the stock's got to break that previous high of the day, okay? This high on PZRX was $1.16. You can see when the stock broke out of this downtrend resistance line, it got strong increase in volume and it broke the high of the day, went up to $1.25. Okay. When you see a stock do that, I want you to draw another line across that previous high. So now here was your second high of the day. That's your initial high. Here's your second high. Now the stock broke through that high. Here's your new high at $1.25. When you see that strong volume increase, like you see right here on PZRX, as the stock breaks out of the resistance line and through the high of the day, you need to look for that high to now become support. And PZRX did it perfectly. And then you see how you get that second move, okay, from 115 all the way up to $1.35. That's another real nice strong move that you could have caught. Instead of selling your entire position at $1.20, you could have been selling your position at $1.30 and pulled out a nice extra piece out of this PZRX trade. But the clue and the key and the signals that I want you guys to look for in helping you identify when it's time to hold onto a piece and when it's time to just cut bait. Okay, if the stock cannot break through that high of the day and that volume is not strong, take your profit and run, because you probably got long somewhere in here, or maybe you got long right here as the stock broke out. If the stock gets up here and you see light volume, okay, meaning that the volume bars really haven't changed that much, okay, it's like, imagine if the volume looked like this. If that's what the volume looked like, you don't get this move. If the volume looked like this, you get this move and that's it. And the stock will pull back down into here. You don't get the second push without that strong volume on the breakout of the of the resistance line and through the high of the day. You can see the strong volume surge, way above average volume compared to the rest of the day. I mean, look at this volume back in here, guys. Then look at this volume. Okay, that's exactly what you want to look for as a stock breaks out of that resistance line and through the high of the day. And then you can look for, okay, now sell 20, 25% of your position right here. And now you can hold on to 50, 75% of your position and look for that previous high to now become support, and then look for another push. And then when the stock gives you that other push, we're not greedy, you can take your profits. And that's how you can stay in a winning trade longer, by identifying that volume and then identifying that previous high becoming support. Guys, it'll keep you in trades longer, but remember, always sell something. I like to sell 20, 25% of my position when I'm up 10 to 13, somewhere around there, percent on a trade. That allows me to lock in the profit, so even if the trade ends up failing, I can still end up profitable on the trade, or at least break even by locking in that initial little piece of profit. And it'll also help you feel a lot more comfortable holding on to the position that you still have, knowing that you've lightened up your position and you're already locked in some profit. It becomes a lot easier to hold on for a longer move, and it lets you hold on to a stock during a pullback while the stock finds support and then continues higher. See you guys tomorrow.